Okay, here's my V Strom 1000 exhaust pipe. You get two bolts here and here that need to come off. Once you have the bolts removed, the housing should slide right off. And there you have your regular pipe. Okay, we're going to take our die grinder, and I started making the cut right along the weld line, and you can see I started going through. We're going to cut this all the way around. Alright, we've cut it all the way around, right at the weld mark. This is where it gets a little bit kind of tricky. You got two plates right here. What you got to do is you got to take a chisel and a hammer and tap all the way around. You're trying to separate these two. Underneath your cap here, you have another piece like this, and that's what we're trying to separate right now. Okay, this is where it's going to take patience. When you get down around your weld marks, you may have to grind more, but if you look, I am separating it, taking my time, pulling it apart, just working it. But you're going to have to probably take and do a little bit more grinding around your welds to get them to separate. Okay, we've done chiseled all the way around and broke all the welds. This is, we're going to keep this. We try not to damage it because we're going to re-weld that on once we cut this other plate off. This is going to get cut off. Okay, what we're doing now is we're going to remove this. You're going to take I use a plasma cutter, but you can use a torch. You're going to cut all the way around this pipe. This plate will come off. Okay, I've taken my torch. I've cut all the way around my plate. Your plate comes off. Now you have this tube. And what we're going to do is you got about 6 inches back here. I took a Dremel tool, and this is from my other pipe that I've already cut and put back together. I cut it back behind here to remove it so that you have an open hole when you put your other plate back on. Now this is what your inside of your exhaust looks like once we've cut all the plates off. Now you could probably drill them out if you didn't have the tools to do this, and it would probably be a quick way to do it. I like the way this looks when I'm done, but there is plenty of room to drill out. I mean, you could turn around and drill it all the way around. I don't know what sound you would get out of it, but that is one option, and it would be a lot quicker. The way I'm going to cut this is by using a Dremel tool. This is not a fast way to do it, but it's what I have, and that's what I'm going to use. Okay, I've done cut the end of the pipe off. So now we're in probably 1 inch, 2 from the outside plate. Now we're going to take, and I use a TIG welder, and I use stainless rod. We're going to go ahead and TIG this back on so that it does look factory. And when I'm done, I'll have just the hole there. Okay, we've got it welded all the way around. It's all assembled. Now we're going to put it on the bike and then put the cover on it. And we'll hear how it sounds. Okay, by doing it this way, we get very little back pop, if any. I didn't hear any. I took it for a ride just a few minutes ago, backed it down, didn't pop through the exhaust. We still got plenty of back pressure. It is a little loud, sounds good. I hope this helps somebody that's willing to try it on their own.